Welcome back, Family of Light. This is Davida with Medium of the Light Tarot. Leos, I am back with you for another love reading. Now, if you are new here, welcome. If you're a returner, welcome back. We are using the lovely Golden Girls deck, which I absolutely love. Happy, positive vibes most of the time. Now, if this one doesn't end up resonating with you, make sure that you check out my playlist. There's plenty of other Leo readings in there, regardless if they are timed or not. You know, like February of last year. If the title goes with it, check it out, because more than likely it could be yours, just because these readings are pretty specific. See if we can see all these. All right. This is you, this is them, this is the storyline. Flip these two as it resonates with you. You have got the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Knight of Pentacles. Person has the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun card. You're definitely wanting to create this abundance in your life, and you're doing what you can to manifest it. And you're doing everything you can, because they're all pentacles, to bring forth that grounded offer. Your person feels a little hung up here, because it seems that you might be much more prosperous than they are, because they have the Ace of Pentacles to offer. They have a lot of joy, they have a lot of happiness, but they might not be feeling that they can bring forth the abundance that you can. Now we've got the King of Pentacles here. So this has a lot to do with money. And I think for your person here, it might have been making them feel not so secure, and it brought a tower moment to the two of you. I feel that both of you are feeling kind of like stuck in your own heads about this. Like you were like, well, what's the problem? You know, yeah, I'm prosperous. Yeah, I know how to get the money. Yeah, I know how to offer it. But they're like, well, I only have this, you know, one coin, the beginning of a coin. It's bruising their ego a bit. You don't like it. They don't like it. Because they want to come forth as this King of Pentacles, but they can't. They don't have the means at this time. You know, and here is the Hanged One here, where it's making both of you to have to reevaluate and see what's more important. Because I feel that money is important to both of you. Let's get some clarifiers on here. So with this Ten of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just prosperous like all the way around. With this Magician card comes the Nine of Wands. Like you're feeling wounded by whatever this person said, if they backed off saying, you know, I just don't know if this is really right, because you being so abundant has really bruised their ego. The Knight of Pentacles is the Empress. Yeah, they see you as somebody who's got it all taken care of. And here's the wheel, excuse me, the Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Swords. So they want to move this forward, and they want to manifest more, but it's like, it's just really bruised their ego. And they know that for them to build their wealth and be able to offer you something, there's going to have to be patience involved here. On the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. So they know that this is a deep connection between the two of you, especially with the Sun card. It's you make them happy. And this could be an unconventional-ish thing where you might be female and this male is like, oh, I'm the one who's supposed to have the money, but it's you who has the money. And flip the storyline as it reads, right? But when they're not concerned about money and making a big drama out of it, this is a good love. With the King of Pentacles is the King of Cups. So it's like, they're really wanting, they're like, okay, well, this is you and this is me. Can this be enough? He, she, they, right? Is this going to be enough? Because I think your person always had it in their mind that they were going to be the ones to be the provider, the physical provider. But there's so much love. And there's the Ace of Cups. Maybe you guys are parted a little bit or a little bit strained, but it looks like someone's not going to be able to stop offering that cup of love here. And with the Eight of Swords and the Moon card coming out, there's going to be a situation where someone's going to have to come clean and say, you know what? This is really bruised my ego with the money situation. It's embarrassing to me. It bothers me and I don't like it. Or maybe the conversation's already happened, but I don't think you guys are going to be able to stay away from each other. On the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So gaining a new perspective so the Ten of Cups can be achieved. A happy home, happy life. And your person's just going to have to be okay with going, okay, well, I'm just the Page of Pentacles. For now. So let's see here. Let's pull some, what I call the 3D cards. So Leos, make sure that if you like this reading, give it a thumbs up so it gets spread it to other Leos that need to hear this healing message. Because I'm sure this is a storyline that affects a lot of people. I think both of you are waiting for the other to communicate. If you guys had a riff or someone kind of backing up a little bit, whatever this was has really kind of put a strain on your relationship. Yeah, somebody wants to be viewed as the Lord. Someone who has it all. And unfortunately, their ego is a little bigger than what they have available, as far as physical means. And yeah, this is a problem for the both of you. Well, it's not really a problem for you, but you understand. But you're waiting for them to go, okay, pull your head out. It's not that big of a deal. This shouldn't be a deal breaker. But too, especially with all the pentacles here and being the Empress, this could be something where this is just, you might have a lot of money and it's really bothering them because they don't want to be perceived as, someone who's a money grabber. Because they do their, in the past, I feel like they were prosperous. But this, right now they're in a downturn. I feel that both of you want to take this into a happier place. You're just not quite yet there yet. Generosity. Yeah, you might be feeling more than generous. You're like, I love you. I want to pay for these things. I want to go pay for us to go on a vacation. And the generosity, it really affects their self-esteem because they don't want to be charity. You know, they don't want to be dominated because that's some of their fear, right? Not having control and then feeling defensive because of it. So this is kind of a vicious cycle for your person. How are you feeling? You're feeling a lot of restlessness. You're like, can we just move on from this? This isn't a big deal. I swear I'm giving, I'm kind. I'm not going to try to dominate you. I'm not going to try to control you. You know, I'm not going to make you just this pretty thing on my arm. Let's see here. Let's pull some of these romance angels. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Now, guides, what does this mean? I think your person doesn't fully trust this situation. It's like it's interesting because it's like it's so embarrassing for them that their mind is so suspicious. They're like, oh, there's got to be a catch. Maybe they're going to want to dominate me, you know. And it's just really, and it's hard because this is a soulmate connection. Letting go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. You know, and at this time, this person might be backing away because of their fears. And it seems that there's nothing that you can do to move this forward. You just have to trust that it's going to be okay. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And I think there is an element here, if you guys have been separated for any point in time, that you might be fearful that your person is going and finding other things because of their sheer embarrassment. You know, and there could also be a religious factor, because my eyes were drawn to this one, you know, where it's got the cross here. And this could also be financial, but also religious, or both. Calling in your soulmate. So a soulmate. Definitely a sign that this is, you know, a destined thing. And it's interesting that a financial situation like this would, you know, cause so much trouble, you know, and for you, you're like, well, who knew that me being so prosperous would be a problem to my lover? You know, for some of you to even to the point where they've gone and started dating other people that would stroke their ego. But I mean, this is all very surface stuff. Like, I feel like this goes much deeper. I'm going to take this into the extended because I do feel that there's lots of different energies going on, and it almost feels like this money situation is hiding deeper things. You know, of course, it's your person's ego, but you know, hopefully they can move past this somehow. You know, and of course, maybe they're in their mind, they're like, oh, well, I'm not really going to come back until, you know, I have equal amount or more money than you do. So it's very ego driven. So I'm going to take this into the extended. So what it's going to be is, if you're not already familiar with it, I do it a little differently than others. It is $5 for the extended. However, it's a monthly subscription, so you can choose to keep going with it monthly and get all of the extendeds that I put out. But you can watch all of the extendeds by paying the $5. that are there. So I'm going to take this into the extended. For those of you who are not going to join me, I wish you well, and have patience in this situation, because I feel like you're in a situation, you're at the point where there's nothing else you can do. You can't give your money away. You can't go and be impoverished. But there's something deeper. So anyway, all right, just have the faith and keep being your prosperous self. All right, you guys, I'll see you on the flip side. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so and give it a thumbs up. Thanks again. Medium of the Light Tarot.